Alright, welcome ladies and gents. I've already done a video on Thor Love and Thunder's sort of opening box office numbers, right? You can see it here. Thor Love and Thunder. You know, $302 million worldwide, but has $350 million budget. Now, I wanted to break that down a little bit and discuss why this may eventually flop. I know loads of people are going, why is he going to flip, blah, 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 like all this kind of crap, right? Like, I get it, but let's just break it down properly. This film, and also, this is the crux of most of the issues with a Marvel film, is the over-reliance on CGI. This film is not that long. It's not that long at all. 119 minutes, right? 2 hours, just over. 2 hours-ish, give or take, just a bit. It's not very long, and it cost $250 million to make. $250 million to make. $250 million to produce. Right? This is per Variety. At the international box office, Love and Thunder opened ahead of expectations with $159 million from 47 markets, pushing its global tally to a mighty $302 million. Great. Perfect. But the film cost $250 million to produce. And roughly, it will be more, $100 million to promote. $100 million to promote. Wow. So, even if you're being kind to this film, $350 million is just staggeringly high for a 119 minutes long film. Now, when you look at that, and you look at this film itself, where does it go? Where's it gone? Right? Musical rights for the promotion. That song that they used, right? Was it Guns N' Roses, I think, if I remember rightly? That'll be part of it. That'll be not massive. It'll be part of it. Where's the rest of it? It's just a big CGI fest. These budgets are just astronomically high now. Now, just to break it down, because people will go, well, yeah, but it's done $302 million, Mr. H. What are you on about? It's almost hit. It's almost hit its budget. No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't at all. Because there is such a thing as ticket stubs. Ticket stubs. You know, the theatres, that they still have to make their money. They have to make their money still. So even when this movie hits $350 million, it is nowhere near to breaking even. Now, this might sound a bit like a rant, and it's not specifically, anyway, a rant aimed at Thor Love and Thunder. I've not seen it. I've not been bothered to go and watch it. I probably will eventually. It's not a movie which I particularly was interested in, especially not since it's been so hot in the UK, and I'd rather just sit in the garden drinking wine, let's be honest. But this is more of a rant specifically about the film industry on a whole, and it is a bit of a rant about the just fucking insane budgets. Especially, right, because what you need to remember is why this film costs so much money is the CGI, right? That's it. You know? Like, Christian Bale doesn't command that much money. Right? Chris Hemsworth doesn't command that much money. Marvel's budgets, when it comes down to their, paying actors' fees, they don't pay them much. They're notoriously tight. Right, Robert Downey Jr. was the outlier in all of this. He managed to get the best deal ever from Marvel. Everyone else, they've been stiffed. Okay? Fine, sure, whatever. But it's a point that you need to make. Because $350 million for CGI that looks like fucking trash. Marvel CGI has been lacking a lot lately. A hell of a lot. It's embarrassing. It is genuinely embarrassing. Now, if I go you know, I pop over on Twitter, and I think it was the Critical Drinker that shared this, and I was just like, what? What is this crap that I'm looking at? What, one, this is a video. This is a video that the Critical Drinker shared from Mauler. They can't even be bothered to hide it. They all knew this would be shit. Imagine the artist working crunch hours to deliver this thing on time, who then sees the director laughing at their work while promoting the movie. What were they laughing at? Again, remember, $350 million for garbage.
Okay. Does that look real? In that particular shot, no, actually.
Does that look real? No, it doesn't. What? I don't understand why they're proud of this. This should not have been released.
It doesn't really, right? When you look close.
It need to be more blue.
Well,
you know,
no.
does he look real?
No, none of us. Something looks very off about this. But I don't know, he changes hues, don't you think? Depending on the light. Sometimes he's blue, sometimes he's a little gray.
Like, this is what they're... Really? Absolutely awful. And then there's this! What is this? People have been sharing this moment to say that the special effects of modern Marvel movies are getting shockingly bad. And that we're at parody levels. Well, I'm here to say I agree. This shit is hilarious. What on earth is this? This is the reason it's $350 million. Bearing in mind. Where's the money? I know it's sacrilege to say, ladies and gents, because of the war in Ukraine and all of that. But I tell you what, Russian film Sputnik has better bloody CGI than a Marvel movie.
Okay. Does that look real?
In that particular...
Just realised you couldn't hear any of that. Let me make sure you can hear that. Because goddamn, is it laughable.
Okay. Does that look real?
In that particular shot, no, actually. It doesn't really.
They're literally laughing. Anyway, it's just baffling to me. How can you be proud of that? It's garbage. Anyway, $350 million. Will it make its money? Nah, I think it will struggle now, actually. $350 million budget overall. That's being kind. It'll be over that, much over that. I think this is going to really struggle. Also, ladies and gentlemen, consider checking out my Teespring store. Supporting the channel via this way does go a long way. But also, not only that, you do get to wear some awesome merch. These are one-of-a-kind designs designed for me by my graphic designer. We, of course, have our Clown World line, which is in mugs, hoodies, t-shirts. We've got Space Jeebus. And then for something a little bit different, we, of course, have right down at the bottom right here, we have our Pulsar GTIR. Also, ladies and gentlemen, consider checking out and supporting my second channel, which is Car Nonsense. This is a vlog and car channel. You can find links to this in the description box, along with my Teespring. Please do consider supporting.